Welcome back. We're still in section 4.1, and we're going to be talking about finding the distance between cities. Now, what we're going to be talking about today is using what we've learned in the past and adding some new notation. So what this is given the city's coordinates. That's 32 degrees, 47 minutes, and 9 seconds. So 1 degree, we call that 60 minutes when we're thinking about this location. And 1 minute, that's the notation for minute, is 60 seconds. So once again, degrees, minutes, and the 2 tick marks is seconds. So 1 degree is 60 minutes. 1 minute is 60 seconds. So with that, 1 degree is 3,600 seconds. So working with this, we want to find our locations in degrees only. So 32 degrees, 47 minutes, and 9 seconds. The way we can find that, it's going to be 32 plus 47 over 60 plus 9 over 3,600. And that's how we're going to find our value. So when we do that, we're going to get about 32.78583 degrees. And we could just use our calculators for this. For 41 degrees, 15 minutes, and 42 seconds, that's 41 plus 15 over 60 plus 42 over 60, and that's going to give us about 41.26167 degrees. Now, we're trying to find out how far apart these two cities are. We're finding out what the theta is. So keep in mind, S equals R times theta. Theta is the central angle, and the central angle is going to be the difference between these two cities. So it's going to be 41.26167 minus 32.78583. The radius is 4,000, so 4,000 times, and the difference is about 8.47584 degrees. So we're going to get about, and don't forget to change that to radians, so times pi over 180. And that's going to be about 591.7 miles. That's how far apart those two cities are around the surface of the Earth. Because remember, the Earth is a sphere, and that's the distance. It'd be about 591.7 miles around that curve. Let's do another one to help clarify some questions. So once again, we need to convert from degrees, minutes, and seconds to degrees. So 37 plus 46 over 60 plus 39 over 3,600 equals 37.7775 degrees. And then 47 plus 36 over 60 plus 32 over 3,600. That's going to be about 47.6089 degrees. Now we want to find the difference. And the difference is theta. So that's going to be theta is 47.6089 minus 37.7775. So theta is going to be about 9.8314 degrees. Now we're finding the arc length. Remember, we know our radius, we know theta, we're trying to find this distance, S. So S equals R times theta. The radius is 4,000. Now theta is in degrees, so that's why we're going to have 9.8314 degrees, and we're going to multiply that by pi over 180 to convert from degrees to radians. So now when we multiply those all, we're going to get about 686.4 miles. That's how far apart those two cities are around the curve of the Earth. From Miami to Erie, convert 25 plus 46 over 60 plus 37 over 3,600. That's going to be about 25.7769 degrees. And Erie, 42 degrees plus 7 over 60 plus 15 over 3,600. And you're going to get about 42.1208 degrees. So the difference, theta, the bigger number, 42.1208, minus 25.7769, theta equals, and you're going to get about 16.3439. So the distance S is theta. Let's do R times theta. Order doesn't matter. 4,000 times 16.3439 degrees. And then we have to multiply that by pi over 180 to convert from degrees to radians. And when we multiply that, we're going to get about 1,141 miles. From Miami to Erie. And what's kind of cool, if you check using Google Maps, you'll find out that these are actually pretty accurate values. And there we go. So the important thing to recognize there is degrees, minutes, and seconds, and how to calculate between the two. We'll be seeing those occasionally throughout the year and throughout this chapter, so it's important to know how to be able to work with both. Thank you, and I will see you in the next section.